Hello, guys. This is Abhishek, and welcome to this tutorial where I'll be explaining how to submit your entry in the BeeGraphy Design Award for Stage 2. So, if you are here, if you have made it till this video, probably you are already aware about your entry getting shortlisted for the second stage. And in the second stage of BeeGraphy Design Award, you will have to submit some additional images, videos, which is up to you. Uh, to basically present the whole competition entry to the jurors. So all the evaluation for the second stage will happen on Uni, and Uni is a competition hosting platform. So let me walk you through a bit. If we go to Uni under projects, if I open any of the project which all are I think part of some of the competitions which we have launched previously on Uni. So if I'll go to any of the project, this is restricted only for Uni members. So let me open it in another tab perhaps. So if you'll see here, jurors will be able to see your project with all the images, videos, perhaps 3D model as well, which you can attach to your project entry. And jurors can then rate your project from here. So for example, this project has already been rated, but if a new project is there, probably I can simply click here, select a criteria, and rate the project across various criterias. So your jurors will be able to rate your project accordingly. So it's completely open and transparent for all the participants, even for the jurors to go through your project. And yeah, your project uh, will be viewed anonymously here. So let me walk you through how to submit a project in stage 2 for Uni. Going back to BeeGraphy Design Award, if you are already in stage 2 or you have been shortlisted for the stage 1, you must have received an email by now from me or from the BeeGraphy team about submitting your entry for the stage 2. So in order to submit, you will have to go to my competition. So you can simply log into Uni. Let me just walk you through the login process. So I'll log out from here. I'll log in. I'll sign in with Google for now. Make sure that you have signed in from the same email ID with which you have created your account BeeGraphy. If you are having any trouble signing in, please ping me over here and we'll be happy to help you over there. All right, so let's move ahead. So we'll click sign in with Google, sign in with one of my email ID. And if you have signed in with the same email ID with which you have created an account on BeeGraphy and submitted your model, can go to my competition. You will be able to locate your competition entry over here, which is under the BeeGraphy Design Award. Now the next part is how to submit your entry. So let me walk you through. So to submit your entry, we can go to projects. This is your profile. And under the project, you can upload a new project. You can see that I have already uploaded one project over here. But let me walk you through this whole process. So we click on upload new project. We will add a title. So let's say okay, so this is my project title. Now I'll have to write a brief description about it. So what I'll do is I'll go to my entry on BeeGraphy. I can go to market and here I can type building. So I'll locate one entry probably, which I created. That is it. Okay, let me go to my editor and check it from there. So this is the entry I published, but I'm not able to search it probably over here. So what I'll do is, since it is already published, as you can see, it's published and it was there on the marketplace. Probably it is non-moderated, I believe. So let me apply the filter and then search. Yeah, this is the building. So this is the model which probably I'd like to submit in the project. So let's go into my workspace and click on share. So I can go to click on three dots and click on share button. And then I will click on copy embed, copy the embed code, and I can go back to the project uploader. I can embed content, paste the embed code over here. So now you'll see that my project link, like my model link from BeeGraphy, is getting embedded over here. So when I'll click embed, I probably should get the model over here. It's loading. Yeah. So now the other part is I have to add some cover image, some media. So what I have done is I have created some 3D renders with the help of AI. So this was my building which I created on BeeGraphy. I'm using Replicate over here to generate image to image model. And there's the prompt I gave: steel cladded building in a public square, full of people, full of greenery. So this is the image I got. And similarly, I have some more images. Probably I can share that with you. So if you look at it, yeah, these are some of the images that I have created. Now I'll try to upload these images on Uni. So let me walk you through one by one. So first is I have to add a cover image which has to be in the ratio of 2:1 in the landscape format. So I'll upload this image. I'll ensure that it is in the ratio of 2:1, otherwise it will get cropped. So let me probably try this sketch. So many of you will be asking, like, what kind of images can I add over here? So to be honest, you can add sketches, you can add your conceptual diagrams, you can add your initial thought process or probably inspiration that you have taken for, to create this model. So yeah, once all those things are there, then you can upload the images. These can be the renders as well for your design, and these can be some of the conceptual ideas you want to explain about your project. So if you have a Uni membership, you can view the project. Otherwise, you can also explore journals to see what kind of the images people have been uploading in different projects. So journals are free on Uni. So let me walk you through some of the images, probably. For example, these kind of sketches you can upload, these kind of renders, visuals you can upload about your product, about your design. So let's get back to the project over here. Now we are going to upload images and write a brief description about my project in 360 characters. So what I'll do is I'll copy this content over here and put it in here for brief description. And then I can upload some images. So let me choose some of these images and upload it here. So now you can see some of my rendered visuals are being uploaded over here. And yeah, this is the embedded 3D model in which I can change the parameter. Sorry. One more thing, like you can see the model is now on top and the images are at the bottom. So I can reorder the content if I want. For example, I can reorder my embedded content at the bottom. The first image is your cover image, and respectively, the other images are in your project field. So let's make changes. If you want to add title and description to each one of these images, you can add the title like interior view. So yeah, my title and description added for this competition. I mean, images, and my 3D model is also here. Now, if I'll have to sort of see it in full screen, I can simply click on the full screen button, and I can see it over here, right? And similarly, I can also change these parameters and see my building getting modified right over here. So it's quite important to include your model along with the images. Okay, so I believe all the aspects are complete now on this page. Now, what we are going to do is we are going to press next. The next part is adding discipline. So this is your walkthrough, like how you will upload a project. So this will give you the idea what are the steps that are required, what are the steps which are there but not mandatory. So red one is a must. Black one you can, I mean it's optional. You can add content over there or ignore it. For example, in this case, we have to select two disciplines out of multiple. So here we are selecting computational design and conceptual architecture. You can select up to four, and we press next. If we want to add a location, we can add that as well. For example, I have to add a New York. If I have to add it precise, I can probably move the marker and it will automatically get saved. So similarly, you can add journal. Journal is a kind of blog which you can write for your project. So let me show it to you. Right now, I do not have any journal. So what I'll do is I'll create a journal first, and it's fairly simple. So you have to write a title, a small description, then talk about your project, and then you can just go to metadata, add a thumbnail, and publish it. So a blog is something which looks like this once published. So I'm not creating blog over here. It's completely optional, but you can do it for sure. And once the journal is added, like once you will publish a journal, you will see the journal over here and you can connect it. Similarly, you can add a publication. A publication is more about drawings, and it's usually in the PDF format. It's not mandatory, it's completely optional, so you can ignore it. Additionally, you can add license to your project, whether it is, I mean, people are allowed to use it commercially in a non commercial way, or it is copyright reserved. So I'll keep it copyright reserved as of now. And before I publish, there are a couple of other things which I'll check. So there is permission, which you can explore. I'll not explain it here right now. But the other part which I want to explain is team member. So if you are submitting the entry in a group, you can invite other team member or even add your organization over here. So let me invite someone in this case, or I can search by probably by username. So yeah, so let's say I want to add somebody whose username is Uni.xyz. I've added over here. I can define a role, whether they are a collaborator, they are a team member, visualizer, 3D modeler. So let's say I have added a role. I can define the permission, whether they are admin, manager, or team member. So different permission level have different authority in terms of handling the project. For example, a team member cannot edit or delete content from your project, but a super admin can. Super admin can even remove you out of the project. So let's keep it admin as of now. So in this case, what will happen is Uni will receive a notification in their inbox. So let me go to Uni's account and probably show it to you. So this is my another account, like from Uni. I should have received this message in my profile to be a collaborator. So it should appear in the notification section ideally. Let me see. It's not here yet. So one option is either it will be in my email or it will be in my project section. Let me go to my projects and check it there. Yeah, I have received this invitation. So I'll accept it. So once accepted, now you will see if you refresh this page, you will see that Uni is now a member of my team, right? So once this is done, I'll simply publish the project. And this is how a published project looks like. So you are getting your discipline, you are getting your project images, as well as the embedded 3D model. So you can view this project in mobile, even in desktop. And your team members are here, your license and location are here. So yeah, once this is done, the project is now uploaded and is complete. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to submit this project in my competition. So to do that, I'll go back again to my competition from here. Now I have this competition card in my competition, and it says there are 39 days left. So you can make any edit till I mean till the last date of submission, and it shows your category, entry category, and yeah, other details. So let's click on submit and submit a project. So this is the project which I mean uploaded just now, and this is the project which I uploaded a couple of days back. So I'll select this, connect the project, and yeah, that's it. The submission is done. So overall, it's a few minute process, I believe, for 10 to 20 minutes, not more than that, probably less than that. And once it's done, the project will be submitted, and jurors will be able to review your project, and yeah, you will get the notification once this is submitted. And if there is any issue, we will reach out to you manually, like in person. So don't worry about that. You don't need to connect with us if you have any kind of query. But feel free to reach out to us on Discord for any queries. Reach out to us over email or even through chat box, and we will be happy to answer your queries as soon as possible. Right. So yeah, I think this is it. This is how you submit for stage 2. And there are some questions which I would like to address. So let me take it one by one. So one question is from Belgi. Are there any specific graphic images required, or is it basically up to us to decide what to present? So it's up to you to decide what to present. However, a general guideline is given for each of these competitions. So let me walk you through. So if we'll go to rules and guideline in the BeeGraphy Design Award, in the stage 2, you will find a general guideline of submission that is required. For example, we recommend using 5 presentation board of size 2800 by 3500 pixels. Remember, it is in pixel and not in or centimeter. So do not confuse it with DPI or PPI. Just keep it in pixels. And preferably it should be a JPEG format or a WebP format. Do not upload a PNG because PNG is usually quite heavy. It should be under 15 MB. and overall image size should not be more than 25 megapixels. So it should not be more than 5000 by 5000. And you have to add cover image, which I have already explained, high resolution and detailed project images, which you are up to. I mean, it's up to you to define what you want to present in this. And yeah, these are some of the generic requirements which are there, but it's not applicable to all of the categories which we have in BeeGraphy Design Award. For example, in fashion category, we do not need to submit a location plan, right? But it is generally for architectural submission. Similarly, the journal entry requirement, which I have already explained. So if you'll go to the stage 2 submission, I mean, the second point, which is submission guideline and requirement, you'll get a fair idea of what to submit on stage 2. And it also has other details like how to invite your team member to a project, how to upload a project, how to add a journal to a project, etc., etc. So this is a general platform guideline and not specifically applicable to BeeGraphy Design Award. But to understand what you need to submit in the stage 2, you can get a fair idea from the submission guideline and requirement. And it's up to you to decide what you need to submit. Okay, so next question is from Simon. So after the second stage, the model will be reviewed on Uni side, and you choose one winner, or what is the final goal? Okay, so yeah, the evaluation will happen on Uni, and the evaluation will be done by the jurors. Since you have already asked, Belgi has asked, is the jury going to be announced, and when is the deadline? So jury has already been announced. So these are our jurors, and each one of these jurors will be assigned for entries from different categories. So all of these jurors will not be evaluating your entry. I mean, maybe a couple of them, like, for example, we have Julia, who is specialized in fashion and jewelry. So she will be evaluating the fashion and jewelry category. Similarly, other people are there who will be, I mean, evaluating entries from other categories like architecture or from art and collectible or from home and furniture and home furnishing elements. So your entries will be distributed among the jurors based on their expertise, and they will be evaluating these entries. Okay. Next question is by Simon. What if I'm not student or what if I'm not a student, not professional? So yeah, I mean, we are considering those people who are enrolled currently in bachelor's or master's degree as a student. If you are a PhD student, or you are working, or if you are not working and have graduated, we will be considering you as a professional. So whether you are working, you are freelancing, or right now taking a career break, chilling, we will consider you as a professional. In this case, only the people who are enrolled in full-time bachelor's or master's degree will be considered as student. We will need an ID proof at the time of price distribution. So we will do this verification check at the time of award distribution. Okay. So yeah, I believe this is it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and make sure that you register on Uni with the same email ID that you have created an account on BeeGraphy, and then only you will find this card in your profile, and this card will only be visible to those whose entry has been shortlisted for a stage 2. Yeah, that's it from our side. I hope everything is clear. If it's not, please reach out to us. Thank you. Bye bye.